Hall of Fame head coach, former head coach, and right now Fox broadcaster Jimmy Johnson had some really good things to say about our Detroit Lions. I want to go over it and continue this trend that is occurring with the Lions looking that they're going in the correct direction. Evidence from people who have been in situations like the Lions taking over a bad football team, and it's always good to get some positive media coverage regarding our football team in this offseason. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of the Detroit Lions, Herman Moore, getting interviews with former players, current players, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel because that's all we do on here. And without further ado, let's get this thing started. Former head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, as well as current ESPN broadcaster Jimmy Johnson, very impressed with Dan Campbell. And why I think this is notable is a lot of people don't remember, but the Dallas Cowboys team was really bad when he took over. They were a 3-13 football team in 1988. He understands the difficulties of turning a franchise around. Hell, in 1989, he just won one game, but then improved to the mark the next season to 7-9, and then eventually the following season 11-5, getting a playoff berth, then losing a divisional round, coincidentally to the Detroit Lions, which is funny. Then right after that, they end up winning back-to-back Super Bowls the next 2 years. When you think of the Detroit Lions, you think of a team that is like that, at least the beginning, where they're a bad football team and trying to turning around a franchise from being losers like that to a team that's consistently winning, having the players believe in you, and take the next step is what we've been waiting for many decades. And right now, it does feel that way. Dan Campbell got this football team, bad team for Matt Patricia. Before that, yeah, we've made the playoffs in 2016, 2011, and 14, but definitely didn't win. And from my perspective, we were more of a finesse football team. Dan Campbell comes in here last year, gets the team to start winning at least the end of the year, didn't have the talent really to compete on any level. Then year two, what we just seen here, 7-9, winning 8 of 10. And the hype surrounding this football team is the Lions to win the NFC North. Hell, we got right now the 9th best odds, get Super Bowl. And a lot of analysts believe the Detroit Lions can win the NFC itself. So when Jimmy Johnson, a coach who's been in similar situations, talks about our head coach, I like to take notice. And this is what he says. He says, I think Dan Campbell has been impressive early with Dan. You saw the team play extremely hard, and they're a very physical football team, Johnson told DetroitLions.com. He says, in fact, I made a comment on Fox NFL Sunday. I said, man, they play hard, they're well coached, but they don't win. Talking about last year. Well, all of a sudden, the hard work and effort started paying dividends, and they started winning games, 8 of the last 10. He said he's done a great job there, Johnson said of Campbell. I'm very impressed with Dan Campbell. Love hearing that because we all believe as the fan base, we believe we're heading in the right direction. We believe we got the right head coach for this football team who understands how to develop players and get coaches around him to make his job easier and finally get the best out of players. We believe Sheila Hamp is the right owner in charge. And with all of the work done with Spielman, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, the coaching staff around, the players that we're acquiring in the draft as well as free agency, we believe we're heading in the right direction. So when you see Hall of Famers like a Jimmy Johnson come out and really start to drink the Kool-Aid as well, understanding the situation that he was in as head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, it really adds to the positives and the feeling that the Lions are here. We are finally turning that peripheral corner that we've been waiting for a long time, that the roar is restored with the Detroit Lions. It really builds that confidence, at least from a fan. I'm going to take a fan perspective here. It builds that confidence that, we're a good team now. We're a team that is going to be competing in the NFC, and not just 1 year, but for multiple years. We're a team that's going to be a winning franchise that we've been coveted for forever. Lions fans that have been fans for 60-plus years gives confidence to those fans that have been waiting and been a fan for so long, waiting for this team to be a team. It builds the confidence the Lions have a chance to win the NFC North. Hell, I have them winning the NFC North. I do this year. This team is a physical football team, a team that can compete year in and year out. I've always complained about this football team that, every other year, when we had the Matthew Stafford era, you have a chance to make the playoffs before Matt Patricia. You have a chance, but it was a finesse. It wasn't that physical NFC North, black and blue football team that really can win in the cold weather, like we did Green Bay Packers, like we did on this last winning streak. It's different feel to it. It's a different feel with the young players coming in from Brad Holmes' draft. It's a different feel of how we out-physical football teams, how we run hard on teams, and we don't give up. We play hard at the end of the season when it gets cold out. All of this combined, seeing the media say, the Detroit Lions are a team to beat. See Jimmy Johnson and other former players, Dominic Raiola, seeing other former players like Herman Moore, and everybody out comes say, this is really something to behold. It's building that confidence level that we can sit back and say, we're a good team. So when other fan bases dog us, you went 0-16, your team sucks, sit back and say, you know what? I'm going to let you talk, but my team's going to show you that this is not the same old Lions. This is something different building here in Detroit. We're so used to being a team that's dogged on, used to a team hoping that we can win, to now, you know what? I'm confident we're going to win. I'm confident we can go to Green Bay, win. I'm confident we can win in the NFC North. I'm confident we can go on the road in the cold and win because we did it. And people who have done it at a high level is saying, this is it. This is the winning attitude. Jamal Williams talking about, we're going to win the NFC North. The confidence there. The confidence being built by the fans. All of it seems to be coming together for the Detroit Lions. I absolutely love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate Jimmy Johnson coming out and kind of seeing what we're seeing. Generally, we're used to media talking the same old, same old. We know it. The same cliches we've been dealing with forever. It's different this year. It's different this offseason. It's different seeing the Lions have a chance, a ninth best odds to go to the Super Bowl and win the NFC North. It's amazing to watch this development that is taking place. Credit to Brad Holmes, credit to Dan Campbell, credit to the fans that stuck with this team forever. It feels like you're going to get what you've been waiting for. Now, I don't know if the Lions going to come out there officially and win the NFC North, but I'm confident that this team can do it. Unlike years past, I'm absolutely confident that they can get it done, folks. And that's a good freaking feeling. Folks, in the upcoming videos, we got videos dropping on Lions Nation Unite nearly every single day. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. You don't want to miss out. We do our weekly talk with Herm, and we get thoughts on the latest news and rumors regarding our Detroit Lions. So, yeah, folks, just get ready for it. We got a lot of good stuff happening and can't wait to get after it. Adios.
Perfect.